What's up, y'all? We are in the kitchen today like we're all what is up, y'all? We are in the kitchen today like we always are, but not to be big backs. We're trying to shrink our back, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys some foods that you can enjoy while losing weight, and it doesn't even make you feel like you're on a weight loss journey. And guess what? They're easy to make as well, because I'm not a chef. I don't like to do all that cooking. I like my stuff to be simple and straight to the point. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'll be meal prepping this week. This week I decided to meal prep these high protein cinnamon bites that I saw on TikTok, and it's had me in a chokehold ever since. I'm so upset because this go around I forgot two important ingredients, which was baking powder and salt. So I don't know, I was rushing trying to get things done this day. It was my only day off. I was just over it, but I did end up remaking the recipe later on that night. So what you're going to need is some flour, all-purpose flour or bread flour, Greek yogurt, baking powder, and salt. You're also going to need an egg along with some type of sugar alternative of your choice. I chose monk fruit sweetener, but you can choose whatever sugar alternative that you want, and also cinnamon. So to a bowl, you want to add 1 cup of flour, half a cup of Greek yogurt. You also want to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder along with a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Then you want to give that a mix until all those ingredients form a nice ball of dough. Once you get a nice ball of dough, you want to go ahead and get a cutting board or whatever type of board so you can knead the dough and get the dough formed into those cinnamon bites that we want. So I like to flatten it out a little bit. That way it's easier for me to cut, and then I just cut it into bite-sized pieces. So once I'm done cutting my dough into bite-sized pieces, I do get a baking pan along with parchment paper, and I add each piece to that pan, and then I coat each piece with some egg wash. That way when you put it in the oven, it can be like a golden brown color when it comes out. So I put these on 375 for about 15 to 20 minutes. Came out golden brown, added it to a bowl, and that's where we add our sugar and cinnamon mix, well, alternative sugar and cinnamon mix. For the mix, I used about 3 tablespoons of monk fruit sweetener and then 1 tablespoon of some cinnamon, and I mixed that up until everything was kind of like even, and then I added it to the cinnamon bites. But before I added it to the cinnamon bites, I did spray with some avocado oil. That way it would stick pretty good. And these are how the bites turned out, y'all. They were so good. But you know, not this batch, but the other batch that I made later on that night. Now let's move along to the real food, this cheesy beef bowl. I love this bowl, y'all. So what you're gonna need for this is just some beef. I use some bone broth just to keep the meat moist and also add an extra amount of protein and flavor, but you can use some water. It's really just to keep the meat moist, but you know, of course, beef bone broth has added benefits. Also, it has collagen in it too. But you're also gonna need some potatoes, some salsa, some shredded cheese. I use some light cheese blend. You can also add stuff like lettuce, low fat, sour cream, all the good stuff, but we're not doing that today. If you don't clean your potatoes, this is your sign too. This is the clean one. This is the one straight out the bag. See the difference? Yeah. So after cleaning my potatoes, I did make sure that they were as dry as possible. You know, when water hits potatoes, they get wet on the outside and the inside. So once I was done cutting them up, I did go in with another paper towel just to make sure they were as dry as possible, because the drier the potatoes are, the more crispier they are when they cook. So I did go ahead and season them. You can season your potatoes with whatever you want to. These are the seasonings that I use, and this is how it looks after I was done seasoning it. I did put it in the oven for about 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and it took about maybe 40 minutes for them to cook. You want to make sure that you flip them halfway too as well, but you know they're done when you can like scrape a fork or something against it and you hear that crisp sound. So now I'm just cooking my beef. I did put taco seasoning in it along with some garlic and onion powder, just because I didn't want to use too much taco seasoning, but I still wanted to have some flavor. And then right now I'm just plating my dishes. I did cook for not only myself but my husband too, so I just put the cheese on top. Now you can wait until you heat your food up when you're ready to eat it, or you can go ahead and put it in the oven just to let the cheese melt over top. But this is how it should kind of look when it's done. Now for this next meal, this is one of my lazy meals because I didn't have to do much at all, even though it looks like I did, but I didn't, trust me. So instead of cooking chicken from scratch, I brought this seasoned pulled chicken from Sam's Club. All you literally have to do is put it either in the microwave or in the oven. I chose to do it in the oven. You put it in a pan with a little bit of water at the bottom, cover it up in aluminum foil real tight, and then put it in the oven, and it comes out perfect. And also when you reheat it, it's still moist, and you know, it still tastes good after a few days. And to be even more lazy when it comes to this meal prep, I'm going to be using a 90-second cilantro lime rice instead of cooking rice in a rice cooker or a pot or whatever, because of course it's so much easier and it also still tastes good. I'm also going to be pairing this meal with some black beans for some added protein and fiber, and yeah, you know, the good stuff. So I'm just seasoning the black beans, and I'm gonna let that cook real slow so it can get softened up. And to add a bit more kick to the meal, I did add some pico de gallo and also a sauce that I made, which was like low calorie, high protein type sauce, but I didn't add those until I was ready to eat it. So this is the pico de gallo that I'm using. It also has pineapples and mango in it. So the sauce that I made was basically a spicy mayo sauce. So I just had some light mayo, some Greek yogurt, and some sriracha, but you can use hot sauce, and you also don't have to add the Greek yogurt. I just added the Greek yogurt for some extra protein. But if you do add the Greek yogurt or just use Greek yogurt and hot sauce, if the consistency is too thick for you, you can just add a little bit of water or milk to it just to thin the consistency out like I'm doing right now. But this is how it should look. I didn't use all this for one meal. I did get a chance to divide it into 3 meals, so you're really not adding that much calories to the meal itself using this sauce. But that is it for today's video. Hope you guys found some type of inspiration for your next meal prep, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment down below anything you want to talk about. See you guys in the next one. Bye.